Whoa, everybody's asking me, how in the world are you running ads in 2019 and seeing results your first week of launching campaigns? All right, guys, so my name is Gonwell Coach. Before I actually dive into my computer and show you guys the exact Facebook marketing strategy that I use when it comes to me running ads to my e-commerce business, I want to talk to you guys about a few things, right? A lot of people are running ads in 2019, but the number one way that I'm actually doing it is using a method that a lot of people are not using when it comes to testing ads, when it comes to scaling, and when it comes to actually launching campaigns to actually build up some type of engagements. So I'm actually going to dive into my computer real quick and show you guys my exact Facebook marketing strategy. See you guys finally here. What we're going to be talking about is basically exactly how I start launching my campaigns, what type of methods that I use when I launch ads, and basically some of the strategies that a lot of these gurus don't teach you guys. So I'm going to actually go in depth. It's going to be a quick breakdown. Very, very simple, especially if you actually know how to run ads, or if you been on the Facebook Business Ad Manager, you guys should actually know exactly what this is. But I'm just going to go through it really quick just to actually refresh you guys' memories, right? So first, awareness. Basically, if you have a brand, or if you have a brand, or if you're launching something that people do not have any type of idea what it is, this is for brand awareness and reach. Traffic. Basically sending people on and off Facebook to a blog page or a store, or it can be leads or anything. Engagement, basically getting people to engage on your posts or offers. Apps, basically getting people to download apps, running ads to people to download your app. Video views, a secret method I use to actually build up engagement when I have some winning campaigns. Lead generation, drive more traffic as like emails, etc. Message campaigns, conversion, one of the things that I like focusing on when it comes to e-commerce. Catalog sales, another thing that I focus on when it comes to e-commerce. But the top three things that we're going to talk about today is going to be traffic, conversions. Really top two, but top three are going to be traffic, conversions, and what do I optimize for when I'm running my conversion campaign. So let's actually dive into this real quick. If you're running the reason why I love running traffic campaigns, and this is a secret method, like I said, guys, there's a lot of methods out there when it comes to actually running ads. I have literally over 50 different freaking strategies. I'm actually giving you guys 2-3 strategies that that's currently working for me at the moment. And this is actually going to show you guys exactly how to generate sales and bring in quality data. So number one, first, you're probably wondering, why am I running a traffic objective? Number one, the reason why I'm doing that is because when I'm actually testing products, I really don't like focusing on engagement. Engagement is dope for the page posts, people to see that people are engaging on the product post, which is going to be coming from your Facebook page of the store. So that's dope. I use it as well sometimes, but I really don't focus on that or video views. The main thing that I focus on when it comes to testing is traffic. And I'm going to tell you guys why I focus on traffic. Just because, and I'm just going to tell you guys why. So let's actually dive into this real quick. So if you're running your traffic campaign, right, one thing that I do is I type in TF, which stands for traffic. I type in what I'm selling. So let's just say that we're selling something let's say we're selling a kitchen knife. So I'm just going to type in kitchen knife. Oops, spelled knife wrong. Kitchen knife. Age range, we're going to go 21 to 65. Let's just go broad. And we are going to be optimizing for a landing page. And I'm going to tell you guys why we are optimizing for a landing page instead of link clicks. Now, if you look on the bottom here, you're going to literally see where it says CBO, Campaign Budget Optimization. Campaign Budget Optimization will distribute your budget across assets to get more results depending on your delivery optimization choice and bid strategy. You can control your spending on each ad set. So the reason why I highlight this, I'm going to tell you guys why I highlight this, is number one, when you're testing a lot of ads, right, you want to be able, instead of running single campaigns, you want to be able to tell Facebook, look, I'm going to spend $200, right, on an ad set, and I'm going to launch 20 different ads. Now, if you do the math, 200 out of 20, that's going to be $10 per each ad set, right? That's going to be distributing through the campaign, but through the ad sets of that campaign. And what you want to do is, instead of creating separate campaigns or separate ad sets, you want to create one campaign with all the ad sets in that particular campaign and test and let Facebook do the work, right? So basically what Facebook is going to do, they're going to distribute these, they're going to distribute to each of the ad sets, and at the end of the results, right, you're going to be able to determine which particular ad set is performing at its greatest peak and which one is not performing at its greatest peak. And the one that's not performing at its greatest peak, what you want to do is that you want to cut off that campaign and focus on the one that's actually bringing you results. So results might be add to carts, initiate checkout, purchases, or tons and tons of engagements, right? So now we're going to dive into this. Let's just say that we put this at $200. I love starting my CBO campaigns at $175 at least plus. You can start it lower. I usually don't. I tested it out. Maybe because I had tons of ad set, it didn't perform good. But 200 is good for at least 10 to 20 ad sets. So we're going to go ahead, leave this at lowest cost, and then we're going to click continue. Now, once we click continue, we're going to leave this at website, right? Because we're optimizing towards a website. So let me paste this in here, and we're just going to put ad set 1, right? And we're going to come down here, and we're going to set up our audience. So now, like I told you guys, we're literally running from 21 to 65 all, and we're going to put this at English. And then we're going to target people who live in the United States. Then we're going to scroll down. Now we're in the detailed targeting side of it. So I love using the audience insight tool, guys. For anyone that's watching this, or for anyone that's in the eCom Accelerators 2.0 program, you guys know I showed you guys how to actually use the audience insight tool and how I use the suggestion strategy. Now, to be honest, it's kind of rare if I use the audience insight tool due to the fact that I'm focused on a particular niche, so I exactly know where these people are and what categories to actually target. Unless I just want to, do some more dissecting and figuring out, other magazine pages and blog pages and stuff like that they interact with. So let's just go ahead and type in, let's just say kitchenware and stuff like, or something like that. Kitchenware, right? So we click the suggestion because kitchen knife goes hand in hand with kitchenware. We're literally going to see where it says kitchen utensils, cookware and bakeware, cooking, home appliance, KitchenAid, kitchen knife, recipe, home improvement, etc., 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 right? So let's just say we're going to go ahead and use, I think kitchen utensils might be better than kitchenware. Yeah. So we're going to use kitchen utensils. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to narrow it down to engaged shoppers. So basically, we're telling Facebook like, hey, we are looking for people that, probably are engaging with kitchen utensils, but also, click the call to action button. So it can either be learn more, it can be watch more, it can be shop now, or it can probably click the call to action button and went towards a blog page, right? So that's one thing I do. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Sometimes I do create single interest ad sets, or you can literally, I do, this is what I call flex targeting to me, because I'm putting one interest here, another behavior here, and then I might even narrow it down depending on how I feel, right? So this is a little bit broad and perfect because I'm being more specific of who I want to target. Now, what I usually do is I exclude some people, right? And I'm going to show you guys exactly who I exclude, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So we're going to go ahead and type in AliExpress. We're going to type in DH Gate. And then we're going to go ahead and type in, let's say, Alibaba. And one more. It's one more. Let's do Facebook business page admin. Business page admin. So now the reason, before I go into the Facebook business page admin, the reason why I exclude these three people, and as you guys can tell, you see that's 180,000 people. Now, what you can do is go in and add more things that are similar to that category. So kitchenware is similar with kitchen utensils, and then you can add chef knives, right? Which it'll take it all the way up to 508,000 people. I love starting from 250 all the way to the millions. Now, the reason why I did exclude this is because, number one, you don't want to target people you don't want to target towards anyone that engage with Alibaba or AliExpress or DHgate, because number one, they're going to know that you're probably selling a product from China, right, where they can be able to go to Amazon and probably find it cheaper. So you want to be able to exclude these people, and at the same time, you want to be able to exclude business page admins, because you don't want to target people that have a business page and actually running ads as well. You want to show your ads to quality people. So this is exactly why I exclude this. This is a method that I use, and it's really, really dope because I get quality traffic compared to just targeting everyone and everybody that, shop at Alibaba or AliExpress or DHgate. Now, the next thing I do is I save this audience, just for, if I'm duplicating the ad, I don't have to come back in and reset all these again. So now, next thing that I do is I go into the placement side of it. To fast forward this, usually where I target the most is I really focus more on mobile, due to the fact that majority of people that shops on mobile. Now, if you're looking, what I suggest to at the same time is actually split test mobile, split test desktop. The more you split test, the more you're going to actually see who performs where at its best peak, right? So we want to come down here and focus more on feeds, right? Facebook news feed, and then we want to focus more on Instagram feeds and Instagram stories. Now, if you want to split test audience network and messengers, what I will suggest is to leave it at the automatic placements right here, where you can actually use the breakdown tool, and it's going to show you exactly where people are actually engaging, what age you're engaging, what placement. It's going to literally show you that, guys, that at the Facebook breakdown tool. Well, my laptop's about to die, so I'm trying to speed this up quickly. So once you guys are done with that, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure you set and start your ad. So right now it's 11:20 a.m. We know we're not going to actually launch this campaign right now, right? So what we want to do is that we want to actually set this campaign for tomorrow at 12 a.m. literally. And once we do that, we want to go to where it says optimization for ad delivery. Now, we do not want to do link clicks, because link clicks is just literally going to, it's going to send links to your Shopify store. What we want to do is we want to deliver your ads to people who are most likely to click on your ads links and load the website page. So my hack to that, and I actually been testing that and it's been working for me, is that number one, majority of people that land on your Shopify product page are, number one, going to do a few things: either read the description and add to cart and purchase, or add to cart and not purchase. And those are the type of data that you want to actually gather up so that you can be able to create conversion campaigns, right? Conversion campaigns is that you are literally optimizing, for purchases only. So this is my testing strategy right here with CBOs, using the traffic objective. So once you do that, the next thing you want to do is go directly into the ad copy. Ad copy basically is the most simplest thing. All you want to really do is create an ad copy that's really talking to your audience, giving them a promotion, giving them an offer, letting them know that, hey, how does this product work? How is this product going to benefit them, and why they should get that product right now, right? So once you do that, guys, the next thing that you're literally done with setting your campaigns. Now, another method, I'm going to actually go back. Another method that I actually use when it comes to actually launching campaigns, or when it comes to actually generating sales, is that I go directly straight to conversions, right? Now, I still use CBOs, and I'm going to tell you guys this. You want to be able to use CBOs, right? And I'm going to tell you why you want to be able to use CBOs. Facebook is doing all the work for you, right? So why go through the hassle of creating different single interest targeting campaigns and trying to figure out which one is performing at its best peak, when you can put all the ad sets in one campaign and boom, everything is good from there. So like I said, you want to what we're going to do is we're going to paste, instead of using TF for traffic, we're going to do CV/CBO, which stands for campaign budget optimization. And then we're going to copy that. We're going to remove this landing page because we're not optimizing for landing page. We're going to be optimizing for purchases, right? If you want to do view content, you guys can. View content is basically driving traffic to your store of people that, it's kind of rare they're going to purchase, but you probably get some purchases here and there from view content. That's one of the methods I use as well for my testing strategy. So, like I said, it's the same procedure, guys. We're just setting up the ad cop, setting up your targeting method, and then going to edit placements, targeting mobile newsfeed. You can split test desktop as well, but targeting mobile newsfeed, and then Instagram feeds and Instagram stories. That's the number one place I get majority of my sales. And then make sure you're scheduling your ads for 12 o'clock a.m. Once you get to the conversion window, like I said, I really don't do 7 days click or 1 day view, due to the fact that I feel like it's more for high ticket products. You're giving people more time to actually take action and for them to see the ad again, compared to if you're selling like a low ticket product like $20, $30, $40, $50. It's a 1-day click review so they can take action instantly. And then boom, you guys are done. So if you guys, like I said, guys, it's simple to actually, my methods are very, very simple. If you're not in the eCom Accelerators 2.0 program, I suggest you guys get inside this program. It's literally going to give you guys the blueprint on how I'm actually taking my students from literally from 4, 5 to even 6, 7 figures. And if you guys are looking to get your done for you store, we have a program where we only charge $197 for a done for you store, and the program that's literally showing you guys how we run ads, how we product research, how we outsource to VAs, just so much stuff of getting your e-commerce stores jump started, right? So if you want to get your done for you store, which takes 24 to 48 hours, we have that program for you. The link is below. Make sure to get access to that and take your e-commerce business to the next level. So if you guys like exactly what I've been talking about, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Click the thumbs up button if you love this video. Drop some comments below for any type of questions or anything you guys want me to shoot a video on for my next video. So I love you guys so much, YouTube fam. See you guys in the next video. Peace.